you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
Jets, Jets. That's how it's done. You feel it come up from the diaphragm. That's how you do a Jet chant. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. Pleasure to have you here with me. It has been a very long work week. 63 hours worked since Saturday to Friday. Your boy is tired, but not tired enough to miss out on hanging with you fantastic people. So thank you for being here. Hopefully your work week is done as well. Kick your feet up, relax. Maybe you have a piece of pie. Maybe you have some carrot cake. Maybe you have a bowl of ice cream. Maybe you have another type of bowl. Maybe you have a nice frothy beverage. Maybe you have a milkshake from Sonic. Peanut butter with banana, with extra whipped cream and extra cherries. Don't fucking judge me. A milkshake's a milkshake. That's what we do. But what you can judge is the Blitz BK track. And it's a 10 out of 10.
It's got beef.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Blitz deserves all the love. And I will say this. Got a couple messages from Blitz today. Maybe they weren't just all text. Maybe they were audio. That's a tease. You know, the new season starts the weekend of the draft. So maybe we'll have some new music coming out. Stand by. Stay tuned. Keep watching. But you know who shouldn't be watching the show tonight? Eli Betts. Because he says, guys, make sure you go easy on Nick. The Tar Heels lost, and I'm sure he's still hurting. Eli, I love you. Too soon, bro. Too soon. It's not very nice. We love to troll one another here. We love to pick at each other's failures. But we do it from this side of the camera. All right, Eli, you're forgiven. You're good, Eli. Do me a favor. If you're going to troll the Tar Heels, talk about Hubert Davis getting fired. Talk about how they built a team of guys who can't shoot free throws, and I'm with you. But when you gift 5 memberships, you can spray diarrhea all over the Tar Heels, bro. All right, we're good, bro. Eli kicks us off with 5 memberships after a Tar Heel joke. Eli, if you give 5 memberships every time you do a Tar Heel joke, I hope you turn in to Dave Chappelle. Rip them apart, roast them. Eli's 5 went to Brian Farrell, John LG, Zach Asman, Mr. J Rod, and Sexy Rexy for Life. Rumor has it on the streets that might be a Bonesy family account. Not sure. But on top of Eli already gifting, we got Blitz here and Blitz watching. I will say this. I love what I heard. And I'm going to break the news if you haven't figured it out already. This will be the third season in a row that Blitz has the Nick Shine show anthem and opening. We've already talked to Gator. We'll have a video coming out for it. And draft weekend, hope renewed, hope restored. We'll have a new anthem, baby. Great work, Blitz. I love you. I appreciate it, man. You are the man. Forget Zach Wilson. If Caleb Wilson had Zach's hand, then the Tar Heels would have won many more games. Ah, fucking Tar Heels. 19-point lead and they blow it. I'm sorry, Leany. I don't want to upset you. I know Leany's a big Tar Heel fan as well. Johnny Boy, Leany, Mike D's nuts. Yeah, rough day yesterday for a Tar Heel fan. But I will stand by my statement. If it leads to Hubert Davis being dismissed, I'm okay with it. Could be worse. There was a tweet today, before we get into all the Jet stuff. There was a fantastic tweet on X, and it said it had a picture of Belichick as the football coach, and then they photoshopped or AI'd a picture of Phil Jackson as the basketball coach and said North Carolina has the opportunity to do the funniest thing in the history of sports. So bringing in a former great from another level and then bringing in a former great from another level. Imagine that. Phil Jackson coaching with Michael Jordan on the staff. Kenny Smith. You bring back all the Carolina guys. Listen, you're never going to do it, but he couldn't do worse than he did at coaching the Knicks. So go for it. Or did he coach the Knicks, or was he just the president of the Knicks? I forget. Was he the president while Isaiah was the coach? Did that how that work? I don't. I'm not a Knicks fan. I remember Phil Jackson being involved with the Knicks. I don't know if he was ever on the sideline. So, chat, as always, correct me if I'm wrong, which you love doing. Oh man, Tim Hortons delivered today. I'm so happy. I went with the cheap coffee at ShopRite that was on sale. Green Mountain. It was brown sugar crumble. It was like it wasn't worth it. It was $5.99 for a 10-pack. Not worth it. Give me my Tim Hortons maple, baby. Get 6 of them, 6 12-packs for $49 on Amazon. Hook it up. No, Hank, I say it all the time. It is tremendous. It's my favorite thing about Canada, besides for you and Boom, is the Tim Hortons maple. It's got to be maple, though. I have to have maple. All right. I digress. Oh, and you know that I don't believe in Carolina when I don't fill out a bracket. It's like the third time I've never filled out a bracket. The first time I didn't fill out a bracket was the Brad Doherty. Doherty was the coach. It was right after Bill Guthridge and before Roy Williams. They had a guy named Doherty that coached. I didn't fill out a bracket during him. And then there was another time I just didn't like the team at all. So this is the third time, and probably since I was 7 or 8 years old, 40 years, that I haven't filled out a bracket. So sucks that Wilson got hurt. But I digress. Let's stop worrying about the team that lost and start worrying about the team that's going to be stacking wins. How do you stack wins in the NFL? You draft well. You coach well. Were you going to coach well? Who knows? But let's focus on the draft here tonight. First things first. hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Thank you to the 2,134 of you that have already. I appreciate you guys. You are the best. You are my family. I love you. Now, we have a raffle going on. Easter night, April 5th, we will go with another winner's choice raffle. You pick the player, you pick the item, mini helmet, jersey, photo, whatever you want. Mark Reese won, and I don't think Mark is here. So I'm going to tell you guys right now. Got Mark a Kevin Mawai Hall of Fame insignia mini helmet. Leany, your helmet is en route. I apologize for the delay. I'm going to check right now where it is, but you should have it by latest Monday. It is in Raleigh, North Carolina, as of today at 3:25 at the distribution center, Leany. So you might even have it over the weekend, Leany. And let me check that while I'm here. That hasn't shipped yet. That's pissing me off. Okay. All right. Winner's choice, you choose. Now, let's get into this. After the mock that we did the other night with Buffalo Jet fan Dylan Terraman and Dom C, I know people were upset, but we really did our best to simulate what a draft could look like. I didn't miss out on a player to help a player get down to the Jets on the picks that weren't mine. And we saw what could be a worst case scenario where CJ Allen, Vega, and Lemon, I believe, went 1, 2, 3 right before the pick at 16. Tyson was on the board. There was multiple safeties on the board. Thieneman, McNeil Warren. Dylan likes McNeil Warren. It was his pick. He went with him. There was some questions about it. People gave some feedback. But when you're at 16, that's when you start to get the fall off from the top blue chip players, and maybe you're starting to get a second or a third guy at a position already gone, and you might miss out on your board might not fall the way that you want it to. Now, realistically, if the board falls that way during the actual draft on April 23rd, I would expect the Jets to try to move out or jump up. They're not going to sit stagnant if they don't have to. However, with the way that went the other day, I came up with the idea of let's try to figure out, not by doing a mock, but realistically weighing in and seeing what could be the best possible scenario for us with rounds 1 and 2. Joe with a comment says, Nick, I thought your draft was realistic, spot on, and the results were great for us. I appreciate that feedback. Thank you. I know a lot of people were upset with the way that it played out, and but that's the beauty of the NFL draft. You don't know. You can doing all these mocks is like trying to get a perfect bracket. The odds are ridiculous. No one could ever perfectly predict how the first 2 rounds are going to go. There's 64 picks. There's 64 games in a tournament. You're never going to get it 100% right. But you can have fun. And you can get a rough idea. Of course, some crazy things can happen, like the year the Patriots took Cole Strange in round 1. Even worse when they took Will Campbell, who was roadkill throughout the playoffs. So here we go. Looking at the number 2 pick, obviously, the best case scenario is if the Raiders pass on Mendoza, right? I think that's the best case scenario at 2. They don't take him. They're not in love with him. They take somebody else. Maybe they move Max Crosby still, and then they just say, we need to replace Max Crosby. We're going with Reese. We're going with Bain. We don't value the quarterback here. We can get one next year. I don't think it's going to happen at all. 0.0001% chance of it happening. But as a Jet fan, the best case scenario for us would be Mendoza falling. Now, to operate with the other percentage left, I mean, the best case scenario here is I, I still think it's Reese. If I give you my top five, Reese would be one. I I keep going back and forth on Bain, and here's why. Everything the Jets have done in free agency is to get more physically dominant up front on defense. They bring in Sweat. They bring in the guy's name I can't say from Atlanta, who was with Glenn 10 years ago, Abi Gawe. They bring him in. Joseph Osai is physical on the outside. They brought in guys. Demario Davis is a ridiculously dominant, elite middle linebacker. Yes, even at his age, everything they've done to build this front seven has been power based. Maybe they keep going with that. Maybe they look at Bain and say, this is a guy that we can utilize in a 4-3 down. We can stand him up a little bit. We can go 4-2 nickel with him and put his hand in the grass. And him and Will McDonald can go rush the passer in those 4 down lineman sets. I keep thinking that that's not an option, but then I reassess it and I'm like, it makes sense for what they've done. It makes sense for what they're building that Bain could still be in play. I think the pick is Reese, but I'm not shocked if it's Bain because if you look at all of their moves, Bain fits what they're building. Number 3, I would have Styles. 4, I would have Downs. And 5, I would go Tate. I don't even have Bailey in my top 5 because I don't think Bailey is physical enough as a run defender and at the point of attack to fit the ideology and the vision that Aaron Glenn has for this defense. I don't think he does. I'm not saying Bailey will not be a good NFL player. Bailey might pop double-digit sacks, but those are only 10 plays. I think they're going to go with someone who's more consistent, and I think they're going to go with someone who's more physical. And you've seen the video breakdowns. You've seen Robbie Sabo with Frankie V. You saw the video breakdowns of at the point of attack, Reese is not afraid to take somebody on. Bailey avoids the contact. Aaron Glenn and staff are going to see that on film. Aaron Glenn and staff are going to say, we can't have that. You either have the heart, the passion, and the desire to pop somebody, or you don't. You don't learn that at this point. That's in your heart. That's in your DNA. That's in your desire to play football and be physically violent and bring the violence and not have it brought to you. And Bailey doesn't do that for me. And I don't think Aaron Glenn will look at Bailey and say, that's an Aaron Glenn guy. Reese fits that. Bain fits that. Styles fits that. Downs fits that. Those are guys that Aaron Glenn could go with. So the best case scenario as of right now today, I think is Arvell Reese at 2. Now, at pick 16, this is where it gets interesting. You have potentially, and not even potentially, you have the best all-around offensive lineman, Vega Leone. If he falls to 16, it's an act of God. It's a miracle that he's there. If Miami, Baltimore, the Rams all pass on this guy, you have to really consider taking him. This dude is, they're saying he's the best interior lineman prospect since Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson went 6 to the Colts. That was part of the Sam Darnold trade. They bumped back and took Nelson at 6. If Vega's there at 16, the Jets absolutely have to weigh this. You brought in Parham as a guard, but he could play center. And if Vega falls into your lap, don't be surprised if that's the pick. This would put the Jets in a position to bring in a quarterback, whether it's Simpson this year or what I believe a rookie next year. He would be coming in behind a set line going into year 2 together. All 5 guys coming back. All 5 guys would be under contract. And your line is set. And it could be set for the foreseeable future. Other options at 16. To me, Vega is the best case scenario at 16. Another guy. I mean, people love Mekhi Lemon. I'm not so much a Lemon guy, but I can understand why people want him. Listen, I know wide receivers are divas. I know wide receivers are quirky. I know wide receivers are strange at times. He fits all of those things. But he can play. And you deal with that shit when a guy can play. When he can get separation, he can make catches, and he can take the ball the distance. You deal with him being a little fucking odd at the microphone. It's the one position in the NFL where you're like, all right, I'll deal with that. Unless you're LT and you're blowing lines in the parking lot at Giant Stadium before going in the game, and you can just wreck a game and be the greatest defender of all time. You deal with that too, but he's not that. And I'm not going to sleep on Caleb Downs with the degenerative knee falling. And I would think even if Downs gets to 12 or 13, the Jets could go calling and they could jump. So I think those are the 3 best case scenarios for our pick at 16. It's Vega, it's Lemon, or it's jumping for somebody. I don't think Styles falls. I don't think Tate falls enough. I don't think you'd have to jump Miami because I think Miami's going to take a receiver, whether it's Tate or Lemon, depending on if one goes before that. But Miami's taking a receiver. So if you wanted to jump, I think the Bengals at 10 would be a nice place to jump. If you really wanted to get crazy, you could jump to Washington. AJ, Fitzpatrick could play nickel. He could be your nickel back, and then you can move Downs around. You don't pass on Downs for the other safeties that we have. Belton's a 1-year deal. Moore is a rookie or coming off of his rookie year. Cisco wasn't impressive enough. If you had the chance to go give up pick 44 and move up and get Caleb Downs, you do it. Those guys aren't good enough to say, nah, we're good. You take the hit, you cut one of them. It's not that big of a deal. I don't even know how much money is guaranteed. You take that little hit if you can get a player like that. Now, 33. At pick 33, the best case scenario is somebody has a player rated so highly that they're absolutely itching to get up to number 33. Whether it's the Saints at 42, whether it's Kansas City at 40 who want to jump and get a third player the top 33. Whether it's the Browns at 39 who have pick 70 also. You can ask them to overpay. The beauty of pick 33 is you got about 20 hours of negotiating to do. Those calls will start coming in that night. Hey, how are you feeling about moving this pick? Those discussions take place before the draft, but teams will reach out and say, "Hey, we're really interested in this pick. Let's do what we talked about." And the Jets are going to be smart to say, "All right, we know what you want to give. We're going to wait it out till tomorrow, and we're going to take some other calls." And you pit everybody against one another, and you sell this pick to the moon, to the highest bidder. However, if we keep the pick, some of the best case scenarios, in my opinion, if CJ Allen falls, listen, Omar Cooper Jr., if he falls and you didn't take a receiver, and if you can come out of this draft with your first three picks, and I don't think Cooper Jr. will be there. I think he goes maybe before Tyson, some people are saying, with Tyson's injuries. I'm looking at the names here. Does Colton Hood fall like he did the other day for us in our mock, and you take him at 33? But you're not going to hear the words Ty Simpson come from me. You're not. I just think we have too many other needs, and I don't think that this will be a guy that Aaron Glenn will want to attach the ship to. Ty Simpson would now be your anchor. If you're taking a quarterback in the top 33 picks of the NFL draft, you are expecting that guy to play at some point this year, and you are expecting him to be potentially a franchise quarterback. And I don't see that in Ty Simpson. So I hope that the New York Jets pass on that. Now, when you get to number 44, if you still have this pick, you can look at guys like Lee Hunter. You can look at a D'Angelo Pons at corner. You can look at Connor Liu at center. If you didn't take Vega, you can go get Connor Liu and bring him in as your center and move Myers eventually back to the sixth man, which he was originally brought in to be. So I think a best case scenario, if I had to put my board together right now for the Jets, my final answer, Reese at 2. I'll go Lemon at 16. I'll go CJ Allen at 33, but I don't think he makes it. I really don't. And then I'll go Connor Liu at 44. So you get your center, you get a middle linebacker to learn from Davis, you get a wide receiver to pair with Garrett Wilson, and then you get your queen on the chessboard. If the Jets were to come out with those four guys, I think we would be extremely happy Jets fans. You got a potential all-world player to build your defense around. You have a great wide receiver to pair with Garrett Wilson, with a quarterback who will try to throw the ball downfield. This isn't Justin Fields. Geno will fire the goddamn ball. You'd have CJ Allen mentoring under Demario Davis to become your middle linebacker of the future. That's a great setup. And then you have your center, a second round center from the SEC who went up against elite competition time and time again. And now you add that with extending Tippmann, your offensive line is set for at least the next 2 years. Your offense is coming together. You just need to drop that quarterback in. And I think if the Jets draft a quarterback in 2027, that's as good as it could be. And now you have 3 first round picks. You can add multiple weapons. If Brees is one and done, just doesn't want to sign an extension, you can go get an elite running back with second round pick next year. Or if you get real freaky with your third first round pick, you can get a wide receiver and the quarterback, and you bring in quarterback, wide receiver, running back to add to Garrett Wilson and Lemon. Tell me what you think, Jets fans. Appreciate you guys being here on a Friday night. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Black Gypsy says, did somebody say Downs? Thank you for the super chat, Black Gypsy. Again, folks, super chats, $5 and up, get you on the raffle wheel for Easter Sunday. Gifted memberships, like Eli did earlier, also get you on the wheel. Let's see how many likes we're at. We got 52 of you watching right now. If we get the 50 likes, we'll drop the call-in link. We're at 34. Oh, my God. Raul, what are you doing? Drugs are bad, okay? Come on, Raul. You can't come in here with that. That guy's a lunatic, and he's like 5'10". He's like a cracked out Doug Flutie. No, thank you. Schefter, Panthers reached agreement today with former Rams outside linebacker Nick Hampton. No other news right now. Yeah, listen to Eric. Also, think of joining and becoming a member of the channel. Don't wait for a gifted membership. Do it on your own. Hit the recurring payment button and be a shiner. You have access to all the emojis. Yeah. Or you can gift one yourself, like I'm going to do right now. Since Eli gifted 5 earlier, I will gift one. Thank you, Eli, for that. And mine went to Jaylene K89. Black Gypsy says, if you say it 3 times, it will happen. Try it. Oh, to myself or out loud? You weren't clear. Mays says, Reese, a linebacker, wide receiver, and guard in the first 4. I'm in. And that's the beauty of Connor Lew. Connor Lew can play guard or center. Boomtown says, it appears the most likely pick for the Jets at 2 is Reese, Bailey, or Styles. If the defense gets switched from 3-4 to 4-3 after next season, whose skill set is better suited to that change? I think Reese fits anywhere on any defense. If he transitions like Parsons and goes to a 4-3 edge rusher, he's set. If you play him at off-ball linebacker, he's set. That transitions between 3-4 and 4-3. Bailey's a stand-up outside linebacker who's not really big enough or physical enough for a 4-3 edge. If we don't like Will McDonald against the run, we are going to hate Bailey against the run. And to have McDonald and Bailey on the same defensive line in 4-3 situations, I would just check to run and just run at these guys each time. Spread out the defense, make the Jets play nickel or dime, and then run off tackle every time. All right. You want me to say it out loud? I wish Black Gypsy wouldn't call in anymore. I wish Black Gypsy wouldn't call in anymore. I won't say it a third time because I enjoy your calls, but I have to fuck with you. We are at 41 likes. There's 60 of you watching right now. Like I said, we get to 50, we will drop the call-in link. I don't know. I mean, I only see what you guys see on Twitter. I don't have any sources with that. I did have the Minka Fitzpatrick source from February 26th, the Devondre Sweat show. If you want to go back and watch it, I said 3 days before Samini had the article on Sunday, on Thursday, the 26th, watch out. The Jets are not done adding to this defense. Minka Fitzpatrick. Oh, did I say that out loud? Are they going to add Minka? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. It's there. February 26th, 3 days before Samini. My source told me Minka Fitzpatrick was the next defensive trade that the Jets were going to make, and they did it. James says, I feel you on Ty Simpson. The big question to me is assume this year would be the QB craze, and it's not. One in the hand beats two in the bush. I get that. I just feel that you can ride with Geno and a quarterback later this year and then go all in next year for a quarterback. And next year, listen, I never liked Klubnik or Nussmeier coming into this year. Sellers, I thought, was a Justin Fields and had to work on his accuracy. Could throw a great deep ball, can run, but his timing and his precision was off. It was Justin Fields 2.0. And he's got a lot of work to do. But this next quarterback class, Manning, Dante Moore, that we would have took at number 2. Let's be realistic. Dante Moore would be the pick if Dante Moore was in this draft class. 100%, in my opinion. Now you have Mustamaker coming out next year. You got Mensa, Manning, Moore. You just have to have an M as your name at quarterback, and you're going to get drafted next year in round 1. There's a lot of guys. Not all of them are going to fall off the face of the earth. Sellers can improve. All right, there's one without an M. Damn it, we were on quite the run there. Not going to lie. I think that in order for a rookie quarterback to succeed, you bring him into the best possible situation. And if you hit on these first 4 picks this year, your roster is vastly improved. And you don't need the quarterback to be a savior. How many fucking times have we ruined somebody because he's the savior? It's the kiss of death. A la resistance. I don't even know if that makes sense. It just went together. I want the quarterback to come in and just be able to learn and develop and have one of the top 5 offensive lines in football and have a dominant running game and have the ability to be successful in play action. Joe says the rumors are out there that the Titans want to trade up to 3 for Love, getting 4, 35, 101 in addition to 33 and 44 would be an unbelievable haul. Oh, you mean trade up to 2? I would do that in a heartbeat. Do you know how fucking great it would be for Muji if this scenario plays out? Mendoza 1. Titans trade up. Give us that haul and take Love. Cardinals at 3 take a lineman or take Simpson, and we get back to 4 and still get Reese. Build the statue. Bronze head. Build the statue. If you go from 2 to 4 and pick up Reese still, that you were going to take it 2, you're going to be the talk of the draft. Everything is going to be about how well the Jets worked the board, how well Darren Muji operated the draft. Everyone in the league knew the Jets were taking Reese at 2. They moved back, get additional draft capital, and still get Reese. They're going to be major players the rest of the weekend. Muji will move up and down the board as he pleases if he gets 35 and 101 on top of it. Black Gypsy, I'm with you. I'm with you. At that point, you can jump. You could take 16 and 35 and jump. You could take 16, 35, 101 and jump. You can get up to 7, and you can have 4 and 7, and you can build your elite defense. Robert Saleh could help the Jets more now than he ever could as the fucking head coach. The best thing he's done since he took that fucking flight to Malibu. Fucking jerk offs. Thanks for that. That rant lasted longer than Aaron Rodgers' 4 plays. Why are you getting me fired up, Gypsy? What the fuck? Trying to stay calm. Worked 63 hours this week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 47 likes. 3 more. We dropped the call-in link. Matt says Saleh won't help us. I don't think he would view it as helping us. I think he would view it as they're doing the best for their organization. And when you make those moves and you do what's best for you, there's a give and a take. And I don't think he'll give a shit if he's giving the picks to the Jets in order to get Love to pair with Cam Ward. I really don't think he would care that it's the Jets. I think he would want to do the best case scenario for his team. And Dable's had Barkley. He knows the value of a great running back. It's not my way. It's not my style. But I could see why, with Ward, you'd want to get a running back to lean on. I'm not the biggest Ward fan. I see some nice tendencies there. But if you can have what people are calling an elite running back and you're dumb enough to trade up from 4 to 2 to get him, please, by all means, do so. The New York Jets will gladly bump back to number 4. And now you have 16, 33, 35, 44, 101, 103. Holy shit. Major players. Would be overjoyed if we got rid of Sherwood. Yeah. I saw the big fella mention that too. Throw in Sherwood for free. Yeah. Keep 101. Take Sherwood. We'll give you Sherwood. You give us 4 and 35. We'll give you Sherwood and 2. And now you can jump up from 35. You can jump up and go get CJ Allen. If you don't get Downs, you could jump up and maybe get Styles. Turn your freaky level up to fucking 10 and just build a dominant defense. I told you, if the best case scenario for the Jets is to come out of this draft with 2 Ohio State defenders. If you get Reese and Downs or Reese and Styles or Downs and Styles, that is really an amazing draft. All right, I see we hit the mark. We got 50 likes. For those of you in the chat who've been talking Jets football, feel free to call in. We're going to discuss Jets football and Jets football only. I wonder if this first caller has any Jets takes. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Clifton. What's up, brother?
How you doing, Nick?
I'm good, man. I'm starting to get that like nervous energy build up going towards the draft. I'm starting
Yeah, I mean, why
really
wouldn't you?
I'm really looking forward to this. It's not a normal draft, man. It's not like we pick 2, 35, 67. This is the opportunity to really turn this ship a little quicker. This is really a turning point, so to say, in this organization.
It's what I like to call a middle of the field draft. A lot of linebackers, safeties, interior offensive linemen.
But Kyle, Baltimore Ravens had a middle linebacker and a safety that led that defense to epic shit for almost 20 years.
Listen, you gotta play 11 on both sides, and some of those guys can be integral.
Yeah.
So
You got a middle linebacker who can get everybody lined up and can play the chess match with the quarterback. That's huge. We looked outmatched time and time again last year with Sherwood calling the defense. We really did. I know people didn't like the defense. I know people shit on Wilkes. I know people shit on Glenn. I just I think if you have a good captain and a good leader in the middle of the field, like a Demario Davis, you're gonna see we're ready each snap. And I didn't see that last year. Yes, there was injuries. Yes, there were trades, but still, we were out of position. We weren't lined up. We weren't ready. We weren't making adjustments. You get a safety and a linebacker who have you ready. Like Minka and Davis is already a massive upgrade. You got two veterans on the field that know what they're going to see. They know what the offense is going to throw at them, and they're going to have everybody adjusting quickly. I'm assuming Minka is going to have a green dot on his helmet with Davis. That's where I'm at. What do you think about that?
it's entirely possible. My only concern with Davis is that the wheels don't fall off because it is getting late in the game there. Um,
It is.
you, you know, everyone is, MFing Sherwood. Like, he was such a good story. Um, you know, but yeah, here we go again, and we're changing his role, and we have no idea whether he's going to be able to find footing in this new role. If we keep him, I don't think we're going to be able to find a taker, um, which means that he's on the roster for another year, probably miscast, and then we look to move on after this year when it's manageable to cut him. Um, he's really the reason I wanted to call and talk is, what to do with Sherwood. Like, is he just an extra piece now? Like, in this type of draft with so many linebackers, like we could really go to town in late day two, into day three with a couple of linebackers here, and even post draft free agency. I'm just wondering what his role is going to be, and I wanted to see what you had to say about it.
I'm looking real quick here, just at Sherwood's contract first. If we cut him with a post June 1st, it's a dead cap of 17 and you save 16. And then next year you would have 11 million in cap savings.
I think he's here.
You'd have 16. You'd have 6 million this year saved, 16.5 next year, 7 million the year after. And if you go get somebody like Styles or Allen, there's no reason to keep Sherwood at that price. I think you just move on and say bad contract, our fault. Let's get better.
Right. But I mean,
I think he's here.
right.
I get what you're saying with the changing the position. But I think that's somebody who's proven he can run, he can make plays. He just didn't seem to be the captain and the centerpiece and the leader. And I think we could see an improvement with Demario Davis next to him,
That's
aligning
the
him
hope.
and telling him what to look for. Like, hey, they're throwing a flare to the running back. Get your ass out there on this play. That's somebody who he's shown. He's a converted safety. He can run. He can lay the wood when he gets there. We've seen it a couple times at goal line. If he's lined up and he has that, and Davis gives him the check to go, he can fucking shoot and blitz. So I think he's in the best possible scenario that he's been in to succeed with Demario Davis next to him.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like a good kid. Like, tremendous story. I hope he can find his footing, whether it's here or somewhere else. I think after this year, it's probably going to be somewhere else. But to come. I think he was a 6th round pick. It's quite a career he carved out for himself.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, you
to be able to,
change positions. You start off as a special teamer. You convert, and then Mosley gets hurt. You come in, have 100-something tackles, and then the new coaching staff comes in, never even coach you for a play, and they give you 3 years, 48 million right off the bat before even coaching you for a play. Yeah, that's the NFL dream right there.
yeah. I mean, if you're going to find fault with Muji, that's kind of where you start, right?
Yeah.
Like it, the even if he wasn't the top guy in the totem pole, at that point you have to just put your hand on AG's shoulder and say, let's slow our roll here. let's let's see if you know I don't. This guy, he's found money. We don't have to hit him over the head with you know the Brinks truck. It's, I don't know,
Quick
but
trivia question for you, Kyle.
yes.
Only 4 players on the Jets as of right now for 2026 have a cap number of over $10 million. Can you name them?
Captain currently on the team, captain number over $10 million. I'm going to say Garrett.
Garrett is the lowest at 10.074.
All right. I'm going to go with Minka.
No,
Right.
he's at 7.4 after the adjusted contract.
Stevens.
Stevens is second at 13.9.
Okay. Um, Let me say Olu.
No, Olu's at 5.59.
Okay. No, I'm struggling.
One is
Uh,
Sherwood at 11.5,
oh, geez, right.
and Brees
We're
Hall
just
with the
talking about
tag at 14.2 is our highest cap hit this year.
that's the easy one. Brees was the easy
Yeah.
one, right?
So the cap hits aren't big, and when you get rid of this dead money, man, you're going to have a lot to play with. I think Titman gets a new deal. Now, I saw some news right as the show was about to start, and it was about the Seahawks picking up the 5th-year options on JSN and one other player, I forget. Uh, do you think that the Jets pick up Will McDonald's 5th-year option?
And the deadline is this
Devin
spring?
Weatherspoon was the other one. JSN and Witherspoon were the two. They've exercised the 5th-year option for them.
When's the deadline? It's a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, I think it's usually after the draft. I thought.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I I see a lot of oops sacks with that guy. Like it to me, I think he's a tremendous athlete. I think that you know he's a lump of clay that quite hasn't gotten there yet. But I would be a little hesitant to invest that money in a 5th year for a guy that really can't stay on the field. um, you know, he he's they had a vision for him that he hasn't quite lived up to, and despite getting digit sacks. Like they've come in bunches. He's been a very frustrating player.
Yeah, I think I say this a lot. I think that he's at his best late in a game. Offensive linemen are tired, and he can unleash. We haven't been in many games late, and if we can be in games later, I think he can be a difference maker. The year before we had Rodgers, he had his double digit sacks. There were games that we were in late, and he could be impactful. And then this year, the only games he got sacks in were the games that we were in late: Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and Cleveland. I think he had another game with another sack, one more, I forget. Maybe Atlanta, but we were in that game. We won that game. It doesn't say on just to go back on the cap or the 5th year option. It doesn't say when the window opens. It just says that May 1st is the deadline for clubs to exercise it, the 5th year option. So it may have been with the new league year.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. That's like the whole Douglas Sella failed business plan, right? We're going to get out to a whole bunch of leads and
Yeah. And then we're gonna run
guys
some
like Will,
pass, or we're gonna tee off late in the game. And if you don't have that, you don't have that.
right? I mean, call me old fashioned. I like guys that can get the passer as easily in the first quarter as they can in late in the
True.
fourth. You
Yeah.
know,
I mean, I want a game record, not a situational game record. That's why I don't want Bailey. I
right?
want a guy that can get to the quarterback anytime, on any situation, in any scheme, not just a speedster who can only get unleashed late in the game.
And that's another great story. Like we seem to attract these guys that are tremendous stories. And like was Will McDonald was living in his car and all this, and he was you know kind of miscast in college, playing the football, but the 4I or whatever. Like uh, this is sometimes it's as much coaching and scheme fit as it is anything else. Like
Yeah.
these guys have an idea about projection, and sometimes it just doesn't come to fruition. We're going to find out a lot about Will McDonald this year, and hopefully, whether we pick up his option or not, he balls out and he can go get paid, whether it's by us or by somebody else.
Yeah. And a little more info on the 5th year option. Will McDonald would have a 13.75 5th year option. He
Yeah,
doesn't hit the play time. He doesn't hit a Pro Bowl. So he has the lowest possible tag at 15. Broderick Jones has play time. He's at 19 million. He's the pick before Will McDonald. So his 5th year option is 19 million. Will's is 13. Christian Gonzalez was picked 17, and he's at 18.1. Jack Campbell of the Lions has made a Pro Bowl. Even though he's the 18th pick, he's 21.9 for the 5th year option. JSN was the 20th pick, 23.8.
well, that's
So,
probably why they haven't done it yet, right? They're probably doing some planning here. They're
yeah,
probably saying, can we trade for a wideout that we think can help us more than Will would, by
yeah. And
uh,
that's why they have it, right? They have the deadline after the draft. You could see what you get, you could see how you do, and then you could decide, is this guy going to be a part of our long-term plan? Should we ride it for one more year, or did we just get a replacement now?
right. Does it
Jalen
go?
Carter with the Eagles, 27 million at the 9th pick. That's the highest in the class that I can see. Oh, somehow Zay Flowers at 22. He was the 22nd selection. He's 27.298 million. He's the highest one in the first round, which is crazy that he's higher than JSN.
That's I mean, he's a nice player, but like,
I don't know
uh,
why it's that high.
and I feel like you can get slots. I feel like you can find those guys. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate your time, Nick.
Yeah, you too, Kyle. Appreciate it, man.
Be good.
Talk soon, buddy. Yeah, so you're getting a bargain if you keep Will. To get a pass rusher, say you pick up the option, and then Will McDonald goes for a dozen sacks this year. You have him coming back on a $13 million deal for his 5th year. And then if he does get a dozen sacks, and you build this offensive line, and you can get the ball downfield to Gino, and you're playing with leads, and Will McDonald shows his value late in the game, 13.7 million for the 5th-year option is a really good deal, especially when you have 160 million available right now for the following year. 13 million, shit. Big fellow, adamant we have to pick Will McDonald up. Yeah, I mean, you can pick it up. We did it with JJ. You can pick it up and still move him if he doesn't fit the scheme. I still think Will McDonald. I don't think it's a guarantee he's on this roster come election day. And I say that because that's usually right around the time of the trade deadline. It's nothing political. It's just a Tuesday in November. That's usually that, or the week before is usually the NFL trade deadline. But I think you go with Will. If you bring in Reese and you have Osai, and if Will McDonald isn't a fit in your scheme, you can move him by the trade deadline. No harm, no foul. Especially if someone like Reese comes in and takes off and just hits the ground like a superstar, which a lot of people think he could be. And that's why I think they put all of these pieces into the front seven so that they could free Reese up time and time again. Now, I apologize to everyone ahead of time for this next call. I don't know where this will take us. It will be a respectful debate. What's up, Black Gypsy?
Now you want to fight, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm too old to fight, bro.
So I was thinking about
I'll
this.
swing
Right?
a couple insults and then she's like, bro, what are we going to do?
This
No,
is
I don't want to fight.
this is the redemption Jets. That's like the hope and the motto behind this team. Because you think of all the players that we have back, right? Like Davis came back, Gino came back, Glenn is there. Like it's a whole bunch of Jet people around this team trying to make this team good. So like that's my name for this team this year, the Redemption Jets, because everybody was really bad last year. Everybody, like
Don't forget Woody Johnson.
everybody, everybody catches blame, the whole team. So
Okay.
the thing about Sherwood that I find interesting that trade deal that the Titans whoever came up with or whatever. So I saw something on it on Google also.
I believe it. Big fella mentioned it first.
If they were to come up right and we were able to get him or trade so they can get Love, we could. That trade for Sherwood would be awesome. But here's the reason why I don't think we're going to trade Sherwood, or you haven't heard anything about Sherwood being traded. I think if you get Reese, and you're going to have Reese playing different positions, right? And this is going to be a big nickel team. I think people are getting twisted thinking 3-4 is going to be this dominant defense that they're going to use. It's going to be it's going to be a situational defense.
Yeah.
So when we say 3-4, like it's not the defense they're going to use the most. The defense they're going to use the most is a big nickel or a 3-3-5. This team is built for those two defenses basically. So in that outside linebacker with DeMario there, the only thing that sucks about having him there is that he's slow over the middle. So if it's over his head, he's going to be lost in the backfield. Like that's the only thing that having him there sucks. But having him tell Sherwood what to do is what Brownlee was doing last year.
Yeah.
Like Brownlee was getting the plays and then telling him to Sherwood, and everybody else would try and spread out accordingly. And sometimes Stevens would get the play and also. So like if you tell Sherwood what to do, he's awesome. Like you have to, he's a robot that you need to give him his job and say, hey, go do that. Like what we wanted Clemens to do is what Sherwood can actually do. Because Clemens just doesn't have the football IQ to get to the quarterback. Like he doesn't have he just goes. Like he's just a rolling stone down the road. Like Sherwood is good. You've seen glimpses of him being good. Because if you give Sherwood to Salah, right, you're gonna see why Sherwood was good before. He's in a nickel defense. He's in a wide 9 defense. He's in a defense where you can play with your head on fire. You can just go. You don't have to think about it. Where the ball is, you run to. So it makes it a lot simpler for them to play defense. Now, my only concern, redemption team, remember, because everybody on this team is redemption. The OC redemption. The whole team is literally, they're all trying to prove something. And normally when that all comes together, it either comes together in a good jambalaya that tastes amazing, or you just made the most disgusting stew ever. Because all these people are trying to come back to something that they were before that they're not anymore. And like it could all fall apart. Gino could be bad. Demario could be bad. Mika could have got traded away because they saw something that was declining in his play. Like all these things could be a part of the possibility. So redemption Jets. But I like that trade idea. That trade idea was
Couple
I hadn't thought
interesting
about it.
notes on that trade too. If the trade is done draft weekend, obviously it would be before June 1st. There'd be a $10 million dead money hit this year, 7.5 next year, 5 the year after.
Yeah, for sure would, right?
If the trade is done post June 1st, so maybe you visit it in June before training camp, and then you get a 2027 pick with it, it's a
Yeah, because
2.5
we don't
million
need the
dead
pick.
money.
Yeah.
It's 2.5 million dead for each of the next 4 years. So if you do it draft weekend, it's 10 million, 7.5, 5, 2.5. But if you wait 6 weeks, it's 2.5 million for 4 years. So it's only a total of 10 million instead of 10 million this year. So it could be you come to an agreement like, hey, we'll process this down the road, but let's do this. And
And
maybe
maybe
you move them.
that could be the back deal why the Titans feel that they're okay to do this deal is if they come up to 2, they get Sherwood. Like we wanted Sherwood anyway. They
Yeah.
already had a deal to get Sweat. So
I would move Sherwood to get rid of that money. I would do the trade June 2nd. You give us a 2026 4 and take Sherwood. Because if you draft a Styles, an Allen, a Rodriguez, a Hill, and you can put them next to Davis, now you have no reason for Sherwood, in my opinion. Now, not at that salary, you move him.
yeah, we need the younger linebacker though, and we need the younger safety. Like having Minka is good, but we need 2 of those guys at a young position to be able to show you what they got. Like I want Rodriguez.
And that would
Like,
be the beauty in trading with the Titans. If the Titans jump to 2, now you're adding another lottery ticket in the lottery that is the NFL draft. And you have another chance. Like you can get Halsey from LSU, that safety, who's a big
yeah, he's a big
hitter.
dude.
You
Yeah.
could put him in the back end. You can use him and move him around. I
When
don't
you
think
have
someone said earlier in the chat we have 4 safeties already. I don't think Cisco or Belton or even Malachi Moore
the
is the reason not to go get one. Because if
yeah,
you're going to use Minka as the big nickel, and you have Sherwood for that too, and you can use them as
exactly.
to move them around. None of those other safeties say we're good. That room's good enough. We're not going to take an
So
elite guy if he's there.
I had said that before. Like with the room the way it's set up right now, if they're playing 3-3-5, Sherwood is going to be playing safety sometimes. Like they're gonna flip it
Yeah,
around.
you
Like
could have
so,
Minka and Sherwood, Brownlee, not Sherwood.
yeah,
You could have Brownlee and Minka out there, and you don't have to go with the guy in motion. One can go from the safety up to covering the nickel, and the other one then can drop to a safety.
yeah,
You have flexibility with
yes.
everybody based on what
Sherwood
the offense throws at you.
Sherwood drops back into safety depending on if it's underneath play versus down the field play. So it's gonna be interesting because it all comes down to defensive scheme, and the scheme that they have doesn't fit Sherwood. Like they're not gonna run Sherwood the way Sherwood needs to be run. Like they're bull rush blitzes. Like Glenn is gonna bull rush blitz a lot. Like he doesn't really disguise his blitz as well. And what he gives up on defense on his blitz isn't like it's not innovative at all. Like it's if you know him, you know how to play against him. Like once you see it, like he'll be able to get it off. I think first half of a game, second half of a game they'll adjust to it. And for the second half adjustment, Glenn doesn't. From what I've seen in Detroit, he doesn't adjust to where he's going to change his blitzing up. It's always going to be a press and then a back off with a press initiated at the same time. So like it's going to be interesting, dog. Redemption Jets, bro. Because like all these, you put all these bad pieces together, and we're expecting like the greatest thing out of them. Like yo, like look at all these pieces. Like we're dreaming that these pieces are going to work in unison. But let's hope because they're all redemption. That's the one thing that ties them together to make them actually be in unison. Because I don't see coaching doing it. Like
Hey, the Redeem team worked for the Olympics,
That
right?
that's what I'm hoping, son. You put a whole bunch of people together and see what they're gonna do. They all need to accomplish something. Every single one of them was a failure for the last couple of years. Like, think about it. Everybody that's a part of our staff, including the best part, what's his name, Dunbar. Like, they've all been through really bad failures up until now. Like, now is like your pivot point. Like, are you gonna
Yeah,
be good, Frank Reich? Like, are you gonna be good, AG? Like, it's interesting. So redemption
it
team,
is.
redemption Jets, bro.
It is. How about this? I'm looking at the total cap space right now. The Jets are fifth in the league right now, still with $40 million. But you have to account for the draft, and with our draft picks and the multiple ones, we effectively only have 24.4 million available. Our dead money is $111 million. The team below us, uh, the Seahawks, have 37 million available. Their dead cap is $483,000.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
They're spending 275 on the cap. We're only spending 171, but we both have the same amount of money left.
you can thank Moogie and Douglas for that. Like, all right, like
Yeah,
just the greatness of dreams. Like, we're
yeah.
gonna do it. I want to see who the quarterback we get is. Like, I want Rodriguez, but you guys sold me on Rodriguez. Like, seeing tape on him, like, he's nasty. Like, that's a good linebacker. Like, he's got the instinct. He's a ball hawk. Like, that's a good person to replace Sherwood with. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be very happy with that if we didn't get Styles. And I don't see Reese is not a linebacker, but everyone keeps on telling me Reese is a linebacker. He's not a linebacker.
You
Like,
can play him at off ball.
in the
If
three
you
in
go
the
with
three
that Nick, go ahead.
in that big nickel, he's gonna get beat. He's gonna get beat over the middle every single time.
You think Reese is going to get beat?
Reese is gonna get beat over the middle every single time.
Really?
He's not a linebacker, bro. Like, Styles is a linebacker. Styles hunts the ball.
Yeah.
Like, you coach football. There's those kids on the field that just have an intuition to where the ball is gonna be, and they're always there before you even coach them up to do it. They just have an instinct to the ball. Styles has that. Reese has technique that he needs to develop. The technique that he has is dope. He knows how to move, but he doesn't know how to cover. Like, it's we saw McDonald do it last year in one game where instead of blitzing, he backed off and tried to cover, and it was right there where he could actually do something. Reese is the same thing. Like, I find it funny that people think McDonald and Reese are so far apart. I'm like, they're both super projects. Like, they're both skilled, but he's not a linebacker, bro. Like, if you told Ray Lewis that Reese is a linebacker, Ray Lewis would smack all of us in the face. He'd be like, yo, that's not a linebacker, bro. Linebackers are dudes that run the game.
Reese be the Peter Bolware?
I don't see it though. Like, how do y'all project that far? Because, like, with Taylor Green, broad talent, right?
But
Like,
I believe with Reese, the long-term plan is Suggs. Not the physicality in the player, but the 4-3 end, right? Like the hand in the grass is the long-term vision, I believe, for Reese.
you think Suggs for Reese? You
Well,
think
the
he's
defensive end in that scenario, like not. No, I'm not making the player comparison of Suggs. The positional comparison.
all
It's
right?
not he's going to be Ray Lewis or Bolware as the off ball. He's going to be the hand in the grass guy. That's what I'm saying.
Which linebacker would you say, like hybrid linebacker, would you say he would be comparable to?
I think it's Parsons, right? Like you start him off as an off ball and you use him in different situations at different positions, and the goal is for him to get into that role as a 4-3 outside linebacker edge rusher. And if he adds a few more pounds of muscle, he's very physical already. So I mean, he's not afraid of the contact. He can do a lot.
He can do.
I like Reese. I
I'm
know
just
I love Styles. I like Reese, but I think Reese's career trajectory could. I mean, if it equals Parsons, holy shit, did we hit
yeah,
right?
but I find it crazy when you guys do this. Like, so what that would be
But
like to
the
me.
reason I'm not equating him to Parsons as the player right now, but Parsons was drafted. as an off-ball linebacker who would be a situational pass rusher, and
Yeah,
then he just evolved into that over in year 2, they were just like, "No, dude, you're good enough. You're going." And you let him his play dictate where he plays long term. And if he's just so good at rushing the passer, all right, you're a pass rusher. We're not going to worry about coverage. You're just going to fucking go.
that's why I would draft him. I wouldn't draft him as a linebacker. Like if I drafted him, I'm drafting him to be an edge, and I'm going to go get me a linebacker.
Yeah,
I
I'll
want a
play him.
true linebacker.
I'll play him 3-4 outside linebacker to start. I'm not going to put him in the middle. I'll keep Sherwood and Davis in the middle, and I'll put Reese as a pass rusher, and I'll find someone else to play the strong side, whether it's Osai or whether it's somebody else, and I'm just gonna let him go and rush the passer until the wheels fall off.
But I would be nuts enough that I would put them next to each other. I would put McDonald and Reese right next to each other.
Say that again.
I would put McDonald and Reese right next to each other.
In what?
Think about it.
In a nickel?
Yeah,
Or what? 4-2?
yeah. I'd line them next to each other on any pass rush. If I put Reese inside and put McDonald outside, one's technique gets the other one open. McDonald's move is inside in. Like whenever he tries to go outside, he gets beat and pushed back, so he never gets around. He has an inside move. He drops his shoulder and goes inside. So Reese can go
So
both
you can
ways.
use Will McDonald's spin move inside as like a stunt
To
to free up
get
coming
Reese
around the outside.
to get
Or
Reese.
now you got to pick. Do you collapse down
Not
on Will?
exactly. Now you have
Okay.
to.
All right. I see
That
it.
calls for a double
Took a
team.
second to visualize and
Yeah,
come to
I
life,
mean,
but I saw it.
it calls for a double team. If
Yeah,
it's
but
there's
you
no
can
double
bring
team.
you can collapse it. You can collapse the line and like have them slant and
Mm-hmm.
have Will spin, and now either Will's open or you bring Sherwood
For
around
sure,
as a
exactly.
blitzer,
Yeah.
and you can create on the other side where you put everybody wide, and that can create Reese coming around the edge when they all crash down,
You
paired with Will doing a spin and a Sherwood. You
put
can
them
do
in.
so
You put
much,
them in
man, when you
coverage
got
and
all this
put them in
speed.
coverage and have a 3-man blitz basically, but it looks like a blitz that's coming with everybody, but it's only a 3-man blitz because you're gonna have to double team that stunt side, and then that frees up the other side for Osai or Sherwood, whoever's coming either middle linebacker blitz or coming off the edge. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see. Redemption Jets, bro. So
That's it.
that
I like it.
wasn't a negative call. You know, it's a
Oh, no,
negative.
no, no. I didn't say that. I never know where it's gonna go. Sometimes you call me out whether it's downs or not downs.
No. We got Minka, so I'm good. Like all that kid was that we needed a good safety. Because if
Yeah.
you're blitzing, especially with Aaron Glenn, obvious blitz, you have to have a really good safety as he's your backup. He's your last
Sure.
line of defense. So like having somebody back there that likes the ball and can actually get an interception is gonna help. So we'll see, bro.
Listen, if Reese is the pick, I pray to God he never takes a snap at off-ball linebacker because it means he's so goddamn good at rushing the passer that you don't want to use him anywhere else. Like
Like
by November, they're like, no, 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 he's just got to go. He's that good.
I'm not
Like
mad
that
at the
would be
pick.
my dream, right? That's a best case scenario. Reese hits the field and becomes a dominant pass rusher very quickly within the first 8 games. He's that dude.
I think he could do both if you put him in the right defense, but it has to be something
Yeah.
like a solid defense. If Salah got Reese, rap, because he can put him everywhere on
I think
his
Bailey
defense.
is if they don't go Love, I think Bailey is the guy that he would love in a wide
Yeah,
nine.
yeah.
You have
Uh,
Jermaine as your physical rusher or the run defender and edge, and then you got Bailey on the other
Bailey,
side to complement them. I think Salah would absolutely love that. He'd make 2 more kids if you got that fucking scenario with
I
Bailey.
think so, bro. It's gonna be an interesting draft. I want to see. I would like to
Yeah.
get rid of Sherwood because it's just dead weight for us. They're not gonna use him the way it's supposed to be used, so it's just a
We
waste
got
of
to get
time.
you
Right
up to Jersey, man. We're going to be at the Woodbridge Brewing Company in Woodbridge, New
now.
Jersey for the
Woodbridge.
first round of the draft.
Are,
Your
are
old
the
stomping grounds. We got to get you up here.
are the malls still open? Because I heard a whole bunch of the malls are closing down.
Menlo Park Mall is fully open. Woodbridge Center, from my understanding, they're letting the leases expire. And
Okay.
then the rumors are that entire property is going to get more housing and potentially a hospital because I think the only thing preventing Woodbridge from being a city is not having a
Not having a
hospital.
hospital. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
Dave and Buster's
or
are still there
massive medical facility with like housing on the apartments on the other side.
outside of it. Yeah. Well, we'll see,
So,
bro.
but
I
yeah,
might come to Jersey at
Lord
some
and
point.
Taylor closed, Sears closed. There's Boscov's, there's J.C. Penney's, and there's Macy's still there. But there was 5 department stores and 2 of them are closed.
Yeah, I heard that Macy's filed for bankruptcy or somebody bought them out, so that's about to be closed also.
Yeah,
Joy's getting old, bro.
yeah, yeah. All right, always a pleasure, my friend.
Anytime.
We'll talk soon.
Deuces.
Good call there with Gypsy. We got a few callers in the back. We're going to go in order. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget, raffle going on. Scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Winner's choice. Easter night. You pick the player. Mini helmet. Autograph jersey. Autograph photo. You choose. I make it happen for you. All you have to do is enter to be in it. What are you doing, Lane?
Oh, hi, next time.
Oh,
Hi.
hi, Lane Kerner.
So, yeah, I mean, talk about Reese.
We
Either
did
you
talk
get
about Reese.
him or Mikael Lemon, or because, the trade starts, on was it, June 2nd.
Yes.
So, so going into minicamp, who do you have starting? Do you have Justin Fields or do you have Geo Smith?
Justin Fields is now on the Kansas City Chiefs, so I have
I
him
heard about
starting for the
that.
Kansas City Chiefs because
Oh,
Patrick
he got
Mahomes may be
traded?
out for a while.
Oh, I mean,
So
he'll
I
be
have them
out
both
by.
starting just for different teams.
So anyway, everybody's saying in the chat is Geo Smith's number still going to be number 7 or will be a different number?
It's going to be number 7, but the Jets are going to do something really weird about it. They're going to remove the name Fields and they're going to add the name Smith to the number 7.
Why?
Because Smith's name would be on his jersey. He's not going to wear the jersey with Fields' name on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, what do you do now? Because, I mean, it's like, I mean, let's say that, you take if the Jets take a second player in the draft, like they get a QB out of college, then who do you add up in the next round of the Giants?
I have no idea what you just asked me.
No, I was saying, who do the Giants take in the draft out of college?
I think the Giants could take the middle linebacker, Sonny Styles. I think that they could
They
take
could,
the safety Downs from Ohio State also.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I
they could
mean,
take the
it would
wide
be good.
receiver. All right, go ahead, Lane. You talk.
They could take Lane Kerner out of the draft.
Lane
He could play on
Kerner.
the Giants.
All right.
But he knows
Now,
how to
some
throw
people
a
might not
football.
know this, Lane, but
Yeah.
you've done on this show previously. You've done a 40-yard dash in your house. Do you want to set up the phone and show
Yeah.
everyone how fast you
Yeah.
are?
Yes. Okay. All right. Let me put the football. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna be kind of silly right now. Okay.
All right.
Hi,
Ready?
everybody.
All right. Wait. You go to one side of the room. I'm gonna say set hut, and then you take off. Ready? Set hut. Oh shit! Lane Kerner, round 1.
I scored.
Yay! Spike the ball. Spike it.
Kick it.
Spike it.
I did. I don't want to break anything. That's the thing.
All
Like,
right,
I'm
very
just.
good. All right. You know what, Lane? I like that you don't let your emotions get the best of you. Lane,
Yeah.
you're the best.
Yes. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you for calling. Any closing remarks for everybody watching?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's like I was pulling the Charles thing earlier with the whole gas thing. I guess I was eating too much Chinese food. Like,
Uh-oh.
probably.
Uh-oh. Did you let one go when you ran across the room?
No.
Yeah, you did. I could tell when you giggle like that you farted. You can't lie to
it
me
was
anymore,
not from
Lane.
the soda. Like,
It's the soda, I know. Well, you always have soda, so you're always farting, Lane. I get it.
well, Charles does it whenever he likes his dots.
Lane, I would
Yeah,
not
all right.
put my life on the trajectory of Charles. So let's get off of
Well,
that road first.
well, yeah. I mean, so so before I go, you have to realize that opening day starts next week. You know, you cannot forget to talk about how good they're going to be
Who, the Yankees?
starting on Thursday.
The Yankees are going to be really good.
Yeah, and the Mets with the rotation coming out.
You lost me,
And
Lane. You had me in
yeah,
the first half.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Here's a comment for
Yeah.
you.
Okay, let me read this, okay? Lane Train, you are the man. Thank you, Jay Reeves.
It's Tiny Blunt Man.
Um, yeah, as long as you don't get any injuries, because we have Peralta going, so I don't know how he'll do. It's his first time, as a Met facing the Pirates. So, and the Yankees play out in San Francisco for
Yeah.
the
And Barry
for
Bonds
the
is going
wedding.
to be doing the announcing. Lane, give us a
Okay.
salute.
Thank you for
Say, and I read by the light and so bright as the twilight's last evening.
What were your thoughts on that, big guy?
Not bad, but I'm right now. I'm on cloud number 11, seeing the third eye sun.
Oh man. Oh,
Feels good, but don't. Let me just say this:
Please,
don't
do me
ever
a
go to
favor. Wait. Do me a favor. Don't say anything awful because my mouse just died, and I can't remove you if you get nuts. So stay calm
I
and
was
peaceful
just
while I
gonna
put a
say,
new battery in.
don't ever go to North Riverside Mall because their bowling game over there. I ain't paying no $9 and some 50 cents. Get out of here.
How much would you pay for a bowling game? What's the max you'd
I,
pay?
I didn't even bowl. I just played basketball. Played a little. They had the FIFA over there. They also had the driving, and they got the Harley Davidson action thing going.
All right.
Pretty
You have
good.
fun?
Not bad. What you see is what you get. And I also got a stash. I got 2 pounds worth of Pop-Tarts. Oh my God. Everybody gave me Pop-Tarts. I was like, oh, that's a way to go.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
May your dreams be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Yes. Beast prefers everything to be what? Never mind. Bobby Midnight, baby!
Oh, wow. Thank you. This is my 3rd show calling in today.
3 shows in
I
one
call-
day.
Yes,
6
I'm
more
back.
shows and you match your toes.
I know, right? Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, buddy?
I called in Jake's show this morning. You had to see Black Chips. He gave it to Gary today. They were talking about taxes. Oh my
no
God.
Diddy.
Gary's take on taxes is unbelievable. Unbelievable. He said taxation is thievery.
Ladies
you
and
gotta pay your
gentlemen,
taxes.
this segment on the Nick Shine Show is brought to you by Bobby Midnight with Bobby's YouTube recap for today.
Yeah, and then I went over to Snowball and Johnny's show. They said hello to me today. Snowball was thinking about me. He said, "Oh, we got a call from Bobby," and then we talked. He had Ulbrich on, and then he had that guy who beat JJ today.
Who?
What's his name? Lou B. Yeah, I don't know Lou B. but he's from around where I used to live in Queens, so that was
Glen
good.
Oaks?
St. John's won today. They kicked butt today.
Oh, hold on. Let me update everybody.
79.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now
Yeah.
bring to you on the Nick Shine Show the Bobby Midnight Sports Minute. Who needs fucking AI? You just change your voice on your own.
Who, me? No, that's you.
Definitely not
So,
you.
yeah.
This is me, the Nick Shine
I
Show.
tried to
That's
have
Nick
a show
Shine.
today, but my audio is horrible today. Finally got the camera working now. Camera's working
Nice.
on this
You start
computer.
filming any adult videos?
No, I don't do that. I don't think about that stuff anymore. I used to do it when I was younger. I used to get porno all the time when I was younger. All the time.
Oh, nice.
Then when we were younger, we went out to strip bars.
And now you hang out with Nala all the time. And you just play with a different kitty cat.
She turned 9 yesterday. She's 9. Her
Nala
birthday
had a
was
birthday?
yesterday. Yeah. The 19th of March.
Oh, you watch yourself, Bob. You get in trouble if you play with 9-year-old. Oh, never mind.
She's 63 in human years. Yeah.
63
So
in
I
human
felt
years?
bad for
Wait. So cats and
What?
dogs are 7 years for every human year?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
cats were like that too. I've always heard dog years. I've never
Johnny,
heard cat years.
Johnny likes Duke. He doesn't like North Carolina Tar Heels.
Johnny
He
Boy
likes
likes
Duke.
No, Johnny Boy.
No, he
Jay likes
doesn't.
Duke. Johnny Boy
And
is a
so
Carolina fan. Clancy and Jay,
no,
three siblings, are the Duke fans.
No. I said I felt sorry for you, Johnny, that you're a North Carolina fan. He said, no, I'm a Duke fan. I wish Duke lost yesterday so bad. Oh, they were so down. Then my friend Todd says, don't worry about it. I see him come back all the time. And they won by 4. I was pissed. I feel bad for North Carolina. I was cheering for them. I forgot to do my bracket this year too. That's the first time in a long time I did that. Yeah, well, I got other things on my mind. I have a lost toe. I went to
It's
my
not
doctor.
lost. It's taken. It's removed. It's not lost.
Yeah.
There's no chance of you finding
Hey,
it.
guess what? Jay came up with a good one today. They got rid of the angry toe. That's what we call it, the angry toe. And then they had Jake had the picture of the angry toe on the show. It looked pretty funny. I go with it. Yeah, because now I'm a little
Bobby,
better positive.
I got it. I need you to co-host the show for a minute, okay?
Yeah, of course I can do that.
I got to use the bathroom. I'm going to give you somebody to talk to, okay? Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
good. Okay.
I present to you the Bobby and Weed Minute.
All right, Weed is in the house.
What up?
Weed.
What's up,
How
Bobby?
you doing, homeboy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I
Good
tried
to
to
see
have
you
a
back.
show today. Audio sucked today.
I saw that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get a computer when I get my taxes, which is soon.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of this crap and get the one that the towers inside the computer, and I want to get the camera inside. But yeah, all in one. I like that better than the shit I have now.
I had a couple of those back in my day.
Yeah, I know, I did too, but I don't like the monitor, the tower. It's such a pain in the ass. So how you doing? You feeling better?
Not really, but it's good to see you back. Back and feeling
Yeah,
healthy.
I'm happy to hear you back too. How's Luke doing?
He's all right. He's got an ear infection right now.
Oh, poor baby. Is he sleeping?
Yeah, he's out late light.
Okay, tell him I said hello when he wakes
I'll
up.
let him know.
I don't want to wake him up. He's a good dog. So are you getting physical therapy, you were saying, for your back?
I'm gonna start soon. I gotta find a place near me that I can go to.
Oh, good.
3 days a week for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Oh,
for my leg, my back. Yeah, my leg, my back, and my shoulder.
Physical therapy is really hard to do. I hate physical therapy.
Bobby did a bunch of physical therapy before.
What?
Because even though I had guests on, Bobby's frantically waving in the back. Like, I felt bad. But I see you, Bob. When you're playing. You don't gotta wave like a maniac.
I wanted to say hello to Black Gypsy. Wanted to give him credit today. Gary, he took care of Gary. I tell you that much. Gary would take some taxes. Oh God, it was horrible. I felt bad for Black Gypsy. He couldn't get any word in. So Nick, you're doing good tonight?
I'm doing great, buddy. Happy to be alive.
I'm happy to be alive too. We're the Nitro
Wait, hold
Brothers.
on. Let me update everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the portion of the show where Bobby interviews everybody.
I interview. You know what Johnny did on the show?
What's up, Cisco?
He had me and Oberg talk together, and guess what questions I asked?
Do you have any
Two
pets?
dogs. Yeah, any pets? Yep, he has 2 dogs, no cats. He didn't know what show the movie. He never heard of Lion King before. Movie.
Never heard of
Yeah.
what?
So the Lion King movie. You ever hear of that movie, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where Nala's from. Yeah, Nala married a good old Simba,
I don't remember seeing
which
it.
is my diabetic doctor's cat's name.
Your cell
Yeah.
phone sucks, man.
Who?
Oh, yeah, Cisco. This
Your
is a great
audio
show.
sucks on your cell phone, Bob.
This is
Okay, can I
phenomenal.
call back in? Can I read comments? I just have to read
Alright.
first. Okay, I'll come back and read first.
Hey, 5 days away from 6 months.
Hell yeah.
Woo, woo.
Good for you.
Hell yeah, Sue Woo. Rocking it out.
Good for you, man.
What's this here?
I love that for you, bro. I really do.
Yeah, it's nice. My cousin relapsed. I went to rehab with him. He relapsed a couple weeks ago.
Shit.
Yeah, but he'll be all right.
Hey, man. Now you just be a positive influence.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that comes out of it, man. I mean, the best thing that comes out of it is getting your life together and becoming responsible, like shit you never thought you could be. But being a positive influence to people and helping others get the gift that you have is so fucking rewarding.
Yeah, it's cool shit.
I was talking to a lady and she teaches at the school, and I went to high school with her. She was 2 years behind me, but we would hang out at her house. She was a cheerleader, and we would hang out at her house like after games, like my senior year. And her mom loved me. Her mom was great, and she coaches multiple sports at the school. And we were talking today, like during lunch, and she was like, "So what have you been up to?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm good now." She saw me a couple years ago when I wasn't at my best,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Dude, you look fucking amazing." She's like, asking what I've done. I was like, I quit drinking 3 years ago, and everything just started getting better from that day on.
Yeah, I just got to start losing weight. I put on way too much now.
Well, you got the shit beat out of you by a vehicle, so like you're not like really mobile and active.
I know. I've been trying to scam my doctor to get me one of them fucking Ozempic shots, but he won't go for it.
You don't want that. I tried that in 24. Dude, I had the worst. I couldn't even work. I couldn't get more than 20 feet away from the bathroom with Ozempic. And after like 6 weeks, I was like, I can't do this. Like I was throwing everything up. If I ate, I threw up. Like it's I'm telling you, man. Get active, and as crazy as Gary may be, like it's not his diet. It's popular. Just eat fucking chicken,
carnivore diet,
vegetables, cheese, steak, and you will never gain weight. And this week at work, I just did the math with my daughter on the phone before. From Monday to Friday, I've walked 41 and a half miles at work.
Yeah, I was racking those up too. I mean, I did start this new medicine that's supposed to help me quit smoking, and it's also supposed to help with depression and weight loss. So
good.
Says give
Stay
it
active with those, man.
start feeling the difference.
Some of those will make you retain water and make you start to bloat. Some of those pills, so keep an eye on that. Get on the scale every day. Just fucking get active, man. Active and eat right.
Well, I mean, I hibernate in the winter. I couldn't have come out of rehab at the worst time in the middle of the
Like
winter.
the New Jersey Bobby.
The what?
You're like the New Jersey version of Bobby.
Dude, you know I hibernate in the winter. I don't do shit in the winter. But warming up now, so I'll be able to get out there and hopefully walk some more.
Wow. There's a video that comes out. For those of you college basketball fans, there's proof that Kentucky's shot should not have counted. Owa touches the ball at the free throw line at 2.4 on the clock, takes his first dribble and moves ahead several feet, starts his second dribble, and the clock is still at 2.4. Finally, he shoots the ball with 0.6 on the clock after 3 dribbles, I'm sorry, but you are not catching the ball at the free throw line, taking 3 dribbles, and getting on the other side of the court in 1.8 seconds. And they have freeze frames of where he is on the court when the clock starts moving.
Bro, did you unrelated? Did you see what Donald Trump said with the Japanese Prime Minister about Pearl Harbor?
So I thought of you immediately.
Dude.
I thought of you immediately because all I thought was you being in that voice.
That was kind of sneaky, kind of like a Pearl Harbor. That was kind of sneaky too. Something we can all admit. We can all be a little sneaky sometimes. Yeah, this thing straight out of South Park, bro. I was fucking dying.
It really was. It
I
really
was dying.
Awesome.
Good times.
Always. Always. Weed, I thank you for calling in, man. And I love everything that you have going for you in life. Keep it up, bro.
Hell yeah. Have a good night.
Kisses. Later, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're reaching the end of tonight's program. Hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Thank you to all of you who have and continue to come here show after show. Sunday night programming note, 9 p.m. I got to work Sunday. I got to be the site manager for travel soccer games from 3 to 8 p.m. Fucking sucks. Usually it's like 9 a.m. to like 2. But they got travel soccer games at the high school that I got to go to. So 9 o'clock show. I will. I'll work on a guest tomorrow, but more info to come. I will set up the stream at some point tomorrow. See if I can get a guest lined up for Sunday night. But ladies and gentlemen, again, $5 super chats, gifted memberships get you on our wheel for Easter Sunday night. Winner's choice. Yeah, Cisco. My pay week goes from Saturday to Friday, and today was the last day of the week, and I have 63 hours worked since last Saturday. Shine, want to talk taxes? No, I don't fucking pay that shit. I'm Team Gary on that one. I'm Team Gary. Taxes or theft. Why do you tax me on my money and then tax every purchase I have to make? Oh, Chris working his shine off. You know what? I am working my ass off. Literally, like my ass and is disappearing. I got to buy even smaller pair of pants. I was at a 36 jeans and now I got to go down to a 34. That's how skinny your boy's getting. I'm going to order that right after the show. Get that order in before midnight. I went out to dinner last night. I wore jeans and like they're falling down. They're too baggy. So, good shit. But, ladies and gentlemen, as we get to the end of the Nick Shine program tonight,
now let's go to What Did We Learn Today, courtesy of Nick Shine.
What did we learn, ladies and gentlemen? Dude, it's expensive losing weight. Mr. Bonesy. I hate it, Nick. I miss that baby got back. I know. In the summer of 24, Bonesy's birthday, Rat Diddy gifted him a Marilyn Monroe impersonator who came in and sang happy birthday. And for those of you who've been watching the show for a while, I would sing happy birthday as Marilyn Monroe to people. But that was the first time I did a performance live and in person. And basically it turned into me giving Bonesy a lap dance in front of Marilyn Monroe impersonator. Best day of my life. Mine too, buddy. Mine too. She thought she was the main event. She was the opening act. Maze, I learned Bobby started a new segment on the Nick Shine Show. The Bobby Midnight YouTube Jet Show Recap. Eli, I learned you can pretty much say whatever you want about the Tar Heels as long as you follow it up with a super chat and gifted membership. Eli, you give 5 memberships, you can talk about my mama, you talk about the kids, not my daughter, just Nick. Nick is making me feel fat. I'm sorry, man. I listen, dude, I was 382 at my worst. And yesterday morning I was 229.6. I hadn't been in the 220s since 1996, man. It's almost 30 years. It's 29 and a half years. It was like October when I turned 18 and I just got into the 230s. My goal when I graduated high school, I was 223. My goal is to weigh less on Nikki's high school graduation in June than I weighed for mine. So I got 3 months to lose 7 pounds. I'll do it. It took me from January 4th until March 19th, so 2.5 months to lose 10. And now I have 3 months. Oh, Cisco. So what are you doing? There's a call in link right here, right now, bro. How you gonna tease on my show? You're gonna call in somewhere else. I do, man. I look better. I feel better. Everything's fucking better. Thank you. I'm bangable now. I was bangable before, but I was like the fat chick that you didn't want to brag about. Like now I'm like, yo, it's like I'm sleeping with Nick. Yo, I hit that. Yo, he let me. Not you guys. I'm talking about women would brag. Thank you, everybody. All right. If we don't have any more, what did we learn? Again, thank you everybody for watching the program. Appreciate you guys. But you have all tried. It is time to kick it up to the Great White North and our professional.
Hey there, Shiners! You made it to the end. It's time to ask the question. Nick Shine would like to know. Canada's taking names. Boomtown always delivers. Let's find out now. What did we learn today?
Boomtown, if you would please, good sir, drop it like it's hot. Gypsy learned that if you declare how much you got paid 2 years in a row, don't be surprised if the IRS comes calling. I learned Nick used to wear flamingo dress. I don't know what you mean. Ladies and gentlemen, Boomtown learned Nick is not hurting from the Tar Heels loss. Jerk. Will McDonald is a lump of clay. We will either be good jambalaya or disgusting stew. Reese is Suggs, but not Suggs. Bonus, Lane scored, but didn't want to spike the ball. Yeah, I don't want to break anything. Beast measures his purchases of Pop Tarts in pounds. You need to be careful how age in pussy years is calculated. Nice. Oh, I didn't put that one up. My bad. I just read it. Cisco, I learned that Nick is a workaholic. Yeah. I almost had Saturday and Sunday off. It wasn't my turn on rotation for overtime. And then Wednesday night, I get a text. it's the last weekend of basketball, and they didn't put me on because I worked so much last weekend. He just figured I was working again. And he texted me and he's like, I need you for soccer this weekend. We got travel games and I didn't book anybody. Are you available? And I was like, when? He's like, we got one game on Saturday from 2 to 4. And then I'll give you from 3 to 8 on Sunday for other games. All right, I'll take it. He goes, yeah? I go, I don't know what to do myself if I have a full day off. So sure, let's do it. Why not? Make more money. Also, again, I'll have a flyer soon. First night of the NFL draft. If you are near Woodbridge with a B, New Jersey, we will be at the Woodbridge Brewing Company starting at 7:30 on night 1 of the NFL draft. We'll have some fun things. We'll have a raffle entry. We're going to do $10 raffle entries that night. Unlimited entries. We're going to have some prizes. We're also going to have a predict the pick. It's going to be like a 50-50. Predict the picks of night 1 for the New York Jets. If you get them right, if multiple people get them right, we'll spin the wheel, but that'll be a cash prize. And I'm going to see if I can get the Woodbridge Brewing Company, who has a lot of athletes, come there if they will donate some of the Jets items that they have, and we'll raffle those off, and I'll get some items myself. So yeah, Chris, you're like 20 minutes away, man. We got to get you down here for that night. I learned that Eli missed the train. Damn it. Chris, I learned Nick can take off. I learned nothing can take off the shine from Nick. Cisco also learned that Nick and Gary are brother from another mother. Gypsy says, good show, Nick Sign. Thank you. And Chris learned that Reese and Lemon are Jets possibly at 2-16. We will see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick, wishing you a good night, a great weekend, and we will talk soon. God bless. Go Jets. Oh, shit. Adirondack Fly Guy gifted a membership. That went to Art Bar. Thank you, AFG. I almost missed that. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Don't hate me. I'm sorry I missed that. I'm glad I caught that before the end of the show. And Cisco in at the end of the show. Just saying thank you, Nick. Much love. Thanks for being wonderful. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Much love to you. And that lessens the blow. I put in a super chat today hoping to win the jersey, and then I saw that you won it. So congratulations. Like Jake said, you've been on a good, nice winning streak, man. Congrats. And keep that good luck going, bro. Maybe you'll win one here as well. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. I have everything caught up. All right. Thank you. I apologize. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Sometimes I'm a knucklehead, but I did catch it before the show ended, so that's a win. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all winners. Oh, Chef Kev in the motherfucking house. Great show, bro. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate you, my friend. Always love when Chef Kev can catch a show. Ironically, when he said I started shows at 11 o'clock, it was too late. But now at 10:55, he's like, this is a good time. Kevin, if you're watching still, night 1 of the NFL draft, you got to get off work. Woodbridge, New Jersey, Woodbridge Brewing Company. The Nick Shine Show is having a draft party. Please let me know if you can make it. You got my number. Text me. Would love to have you there. Thank you for the super chat. You're on the wheel. Easter Sunday night, April 5th. Winner's Choice raffle. Chef is on. Chef's won some items before. I think he Did you win the Sauce helmet or the Sauce jersey? I forget what you won, but I know I've sent you an item before. Dude, I'm telling you, April 23rd, man. Drive down Thursday, drive back up Friday. Or join some of us who are going to Atlantic City that night. We're going to hang out. Lou B's going to put a party together for us in Atlantic City. Be a good time. I'll have all that info coming out soon. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, unless another super chat pops in and we keep the show going, that's how it works. Everybody, be good. Take care. God bless. And do the membo. And due to his tremendous call and his 40-yard dash, here is Lane.
This is Bobby in his orange chair. See, this is him. I like that come on. Look at my wife. No, I mean, I'm Neil. I saw that game, and I was in my nuts. How could they not win? I'm upset right now, going bonkers with a cigar in my mouth. I was watching it, and the record's like 10-3 now. You know? Let me just go step out the window right now. I'm Charles. With the hat on.
Oh, wow. That's fast. Yeah, you could do. All right, hold on. Let's do Alan. Do you want to do a impersonation of me?
Good evening. Before I start this show, these are the advertisements. Custom best bourbon that you could get for just 99 cents for the you get 50% off anytime you go to like Buffalo Wild like wings for any Jets game or Giants game. We're gonna go take some callers now. Bobby, are you there? I don't think he's there. I think he's in a dark spot.
Would you be able to do an impersonation of Jake?
You know how it counts down to the beginning of the show and go, good evening. I'll have shows on for 2 days. I had one this morning with Jeff Parsons. And the merch store, anything that you could get from the merch store is you get for any, like, if you become a member. The first call we go to is Bobby, midnight. Hi, Jake. Hi, Bobby. Oh, you look happy. Can we see your cat? Okay, I'll show you my cat. Oh, the kitty cat. I can do this all day.
Can you do an impersonation of Robert C?
Don't worry, but his hair's never clean. He looks like a guy from Monster Inc.
Are you going to race shows at MetLife Stadium in the parking lot of 40-yard dash?
Do you know the national anthem?
Oh, say and make through by the light and so bright as the twilight's last evening.
Tremendous work.
Oh, come on, StreamYard. Don't fuck me. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to disappear for a minute. I'll be right back. All right. Yes, I share StreamYard. For those of you who may have never seen it before,
there's been a lot of you out there asking about who he be. Well, he's about to let you know.
He's Charles.
This rap is so hot, you'll play it on a loop. You'll never get the recipe for chicken noodle soup. Super a spider or even a bat, got nothing on me or Bobby with his hat. Lady's gotta be a 10 if I'm gonna date her. Shout out to my homie, his name is Gator. I'm Charles.
To all you other guys trying to rap on Jake's show, got nothing on this guy and his flow.
He's Charles.
These bars be so hot, I'll get invited on Fountain. You know who won't? That hater, Alan. My comic book and movie takes are so hot and wild. Since my last verse, Johnny had another child. While YouTube is blowing up, I'm doing my part. I excuse myself every single time that I fart. I'm
Jets,
Charles.
Yankees, comics, hip hop. Nobody compares when it comes to him. He's Charles.
I see everyone on Jake's show trying to prop us. I'm the only one jumping over cars. Plus, he calls the show and he's always really loud. Shout out to Nick, you know he'd be proud. I don't like Zach or his family, they're Mormon. First name Charles, last name Gorman. I'm Charles, motherfucker.
You just witnessed the debut of a proud New York Jet fan and a Jake Asman production. Brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I'm Charles.
Oh, push that hernia out of the way and proceed. 1, 2, holy shit. 3. I don't even care if you're swinging the legs, Charles. Just fucking exercise. But ladies and gentlemen, he couldn't get off the ground 4 weeks ago. Get to 10. I don't care how you do them. You're working out, man. He's Charles. Hell yeah. Here we are, about to enter the Charles Gorman apartment. We have the great Rick Kent. We have the amazing Addison.
Well, the air's on. That's nice. There's about to be 3 more peas in here. We're in the
One
lair.
pea?
Now, this is a lair.
Charles offering us water like a good host.
I got guava cake. I got granola bar. We got pretzel. We got fruit snacks. Come on, stop with the masturbation.
You've never masturbated?
When you refrigerate lava I never said I never did, but I haven't done it today.
Oh, it's a nice little studio apartment.
I like it. It's
little
cute.
living room, TV. Charles, is this where you've been attempting to do the sit-ups right here?
Yes, I have.
All right.
Oh, there's the cross that wards off the vampire.
There's the cross. Jesus worked out more than Charles does. Why is the computer sticking to the table, Charles? I heard that. Masturbatory purposes. How's the squatty potty?
I haven't used it in a while, but it's good.
There it is.
Midget.
He gets things out of the closet with the squatty potty. The squatty potty's in the hallway, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. It's where he sits and he goes, oh, everybody.
Squatty potty may have just went down. I think I crushed the squatty potty by standing on it. The Charles Gorman bathroom, the Batman carpet. Lots of tissues being used, even though it's not cold season. This is where Charles shaves, ladies and gentlemen. Batman Dark Knight.
That's from Purple Belt Mine.
Charles' giant butt plug that he has. Charles discarding old razors. Not covered in blood. Batman toilet mat on his living room table. Very interesting strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the apartment of Charles Rick Kent. Anthony. He's the fact checker. A for Addison.
Oh, yeah.
A for a fanny pack. He doesn't have much in his apartment, but what he does have is a bottle of syrup. Do a shot of syrup for everybody, Charles. Any words before you do it?
Charles. Cheers. Charles.
Hell yeah, Charles. Hell yeah, Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living amongst it. He's not even done. It's not even done. Yeah, Charles.
Going back for more.
That's actually
Rick, you came all the way across country
to meet.
You're in the suburbs of New Jersey, not New York City. What do you think?
That is better than the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
You already had a bagel, and then you ate the whole cookie that was the size of the plate that I got you.
A piece of it.
I had one, Charles. The piece I had was that big. Don't you dare try to tell me it was bigger than that.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Are you going back to bed now that you're getting sugar high?
I'll be fine, thank you.
There's your, as weed would call it, your masturbatorium.
Oh yeah.
Wash it down with a glass of milk. Charles Gorman, ladies and gentlemen. Fanny pack. What's it say? Champion. Fucking right he is. He's Charles.
Oh, he's like the interface between like.
What's going on, Nick? On the lift. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. My brother's visiting from New York. I was just talking about you, and the way that I explained you is, he used to be fat, he's skinny, he's hilarious, and he's missing a toe. Not a dick, a toe.
That's the proper order I would go with.
That's my brother. He's stretching on the floor.
Go Jets.
Go Jets.
That's right. No, I just wanted to pop in, brother, and show you some love. You're fucking hilarious, man.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
And I just like hearing your voice. It gets me to
Is
sleep.
your brother okay? Because I know the last guy that was caught stretching on your floor was roofied.
He got hot Cosby'd. He's
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen guys on your floor like that before, too.
God. Yo, he's 50 years old, and he runs a half marathon at a 6-minute mile. But that's his average pace.
50
6
years
minutes.
old and a 6-minute mile.
Yeah, he's insane.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be doing it like 12 minutes and walking because I'm an asshole and I suck. But I hope you're having a great night. I didn't catch a lot of your show where I was playing chess with my boys.
Did you win?
My brother is a huge chess guy, and he, when I was on the phone before, he taught my 12-year-old like some moves. So I went in there and played, and he just came out screaming, and I ended up losing to my 12-year-old, and I feel like an asshole. So, and I did not let him win either. So kudos to Cameron.
Did you even see it coming?
No, that's what my wife says too.
Nice. Shout out to Carrie.
All right, brother. You have a good night, man.
That poor thing. Have fun.
Yes, sir.
Later, buddy. All right. Good surprise call there at the end. Let me go back over here real quick and see if we got any more videos. Let me see what we got here. Oh, here's a good one from Blitz BK. If you haven't seen this one, I know it's not Christmas season, but enjoy.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Blitz got beat.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other Merry Christmas. And flood the jet stuck while Bobby yells at Santa. Shut the fuck up. Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope we left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate Clancy, many more. We hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heart beat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a fart you ripped? Too much egg in the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and oh shit. With Denmark Andy, Santa, Rudolph. No wonder Rudolph. Andy, you promised me. Wasn't gonna do that no more. Oh my god. Nikki's gonna kick us out of here.
Last one. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Let Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. Week 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where the teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soldier.
To infinity and beyond.
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow.
You know what? Nick Fine is cooking, everybody. Nick is the best Jeff fan you ever met your whole life. I won't lie to you.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Hello, everybody. I was raised to respect people, cut open your anginas, and let your dick and balls grow, then fuck you. Not everyone has to be a Jets fan. You guys want to be a bunch of pricks, So I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out. If you fuckers, I was raised to respect people. And if a lot of you assholes weren't so much fucking stoners, then fuck you. You fuckers are unbelievable. Hope you guys have a great day today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Also, I found the video. Here's Weed the People jumping off of a wall.
For as long as I can remember. Ever since I was a little boy, it was my dream to go to Hogwarts. People always told me, Beast, you're not a wizard, you don't know magic. But I said, I don't care, I'm doing it anyway.
Charles is a Patriots fan. He yelled at Nick cause he loves Tom Brady. And he wants to kiss him on the mouth. Charles shaved his pouch and won't get off the couch. He cut his neck shaving. And he likes calling into YouTube shows from the toilet. He cut his neck shaving. And he likes calling into YouTube shows from the toilet.
I'm looking at everything. I think that's it. Oh, Blitz and I did a song together last summer.
Let's welcome our next caller. Ladies and gentlemen, it's... What's on your mind, my friend?
We've been beat up, laughed at, kicked while we down. Told we no good, just a circus of clowns. We hear our team is no good and our owner's a bum. Making poor decisions with help from his son. Back the F off, please keep your hands off the team. For you this is a business, for us we bleed green. You got Muji and Glenn to make decisions that's tough. So just sign the checks and shut the F up. Cause year after year you like to mess things up. And on behalf of Jets fans, enough is enough.
I get it. We're all frustrated. But let me tell you why it's going to turn around. It's shine time, game time 2025. Need a Super Bowl win while I'm still alive. We got O-line, defense, backs who can run. With Wilson and Sauce, this could still be fun. Don't stress, don't fret, don't worry about the past. With Glenn at the helm, we'll turn around fast. It's time to tell you what you need to know. Sit back, relax, it's the Nick Shine Show.
Show me your butthole.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.
Show me your butthole.
Fuck it. One more video. 3 minutes. Mad Max.
Can you guys hear me?
Hi, Max.
Let's talk about the Jets today.
I've come across your YouTube channel, and several years ago, you were making videos.
Welcome back to my YouTube video. When do you think Adam Gase will get fired? I think he's getting fired week 11.
And when you would talk in those videos, you were calm, you were relaxed.
His players do not like to play with Gase.
What drugs have you been introduced to since entering college that make you so damn hyper?
He's a terrible head coach.
A few moments later.
I'll be going live. Max is New York Jets 8572. I'm gonna hop off, and any of you shiners, if you guys want to call in, I'm also doing the call-in. I pinned the StreamYard. I pinned it to chat. So if any of you shiners want to join after the show, I'm doing my own YouTube show. Max is NY Jets 8572.
You're gonna wait for my show to end and then go live?
What time are you going live?
I'm live.
Okay, but what time?
You're on the show. I'm live now.
I'll be on for maybe like an hour, so maybe like if some shiners want to join, I'll definitely get some shiners.
Trying to steal my crowd now? You won't even wait for my show to end? You're trying to steal my crowd?
Sounds good.
A few moments later.
Gator, member of the channel, does Mendoza suck in his bowl game? Jump over to @GatorJets now for a live show, and we'll discuss. Well done, Gator.
A few moments later.
I don't even know how to introduce this guy. He's just trying to be a thief in the night and try to steal the chat. He's here to double down.
Oh man, can you guys hear me now? Honestly, I decided to redo it because so I'm redoing my live stream. So I'm gonna do it now at 9:45. So I'm gonna get some more people in the chat. Next is New York Jets 8572. At 9:45, I'm gonna be going live again. Any signer who wants to go on the show, I'm gonna pin the call-in link for the StreamYard link, and I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna talk about how the Jets played today against the Patriots. Honestly, 9:45. Next is NY Jets 8572.
2,000 years later.
Gator, enter the studio.
Hey Max, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What do you want to talk about, Gator? You want to talk about the game today?
No, just real quick, I wanted to talk to your chat because I'm about to start a show over on my channel all about Bigfoot. If anybody in the chat wants to come over to my show, it's at Gator Jets. I went to Nick's show and I let his chat know, and now it's coming here to let your chat know because my show's going to start at 9:55. So if you're in here, you can come over to my show.
What's up, Nick Shine? Can you?
I'm here to just say that I'm doing a show live that's been on since 8 o'clock. And I just wanted to let all the Maximaniacs know that if you're watching Max's show now, come over and watch my show, the Nick Shine Show.
Wait, Nick, I was here first. My show on Bigfoot Stick is over on Gator Jets. Now you're after me, so I don't know if that's fair.
Well, Gator, I respect you a lot. So I will pause my show until your show's done. Okay, Gator?
All right, because I'm going at 9:55. Max is 9:45.
I'll go at 9:56 and a half.
I'm going to need at least another 3 minutes to finish my
That's what she said.
Series on Bigfoot Stick.
I mean, finish your show and then get all of your subscribers onto the Mad Max show.
Yeah.
All right, are we set?
You're set. So
I'll go 9:59. That's as much as I can do.
Just pause it. All right.
Get all the signers on this show.
Thanks,
honestly.
Max.
That sounds good. So it was embarrassing today.
I'm glad you guys enjoy that. We've had some really fun moments on the show, and many more to come. So I love talking Jet football. So if you get me ripping off the cuff and having fun in a moment, we'll do that here too.
Oh, at least your mouth wasn't open.
Should I leave?
How quickly does pink eye set in?
Charles, what is all these porn sites open on your computer?
I got cereal.
Charles, I'm good. I don't need anything, man. You have all sugar products. I'm fine. Did you use the condoms yet?
I did not use any condoms.
Do you want to use them, Charles?
I'm not going to use them right.
Oh, wait, hold on. That means I have to play. Oh, shit. If I'm playing that video, I got to play the other video first. Here we go.
How's it going, guys?
Is this your masturbation uniform?
Oh, stop it.
He's Charles. I come here today bearing gifts. Not from me, from Knobcraft. Knobcraft has sent you many gifts. I don't know what they are.
It's drink Cheerwine soda.
Now you gotta put it on. Hold on. Don't get ahead of yourself. We gotta go one gift at a time. Go to camera, please. Smile.
Pork brains with milk grain. Nutrition facts, 3.5 serving size, 2 ounces.
It's only 375% of your cholesterol intake for today. Material.
I think it's Hebrew or something.
It's not Hebrew. It's probably Hindi, and it says New York Jets in Hindi.
That's very interesting. Very interesting. I like that.
Here we go. Let's get you in your uniform. Hold on.
Oh my God.
What are these?
Mac large size condoms. The thinnest Magnum condom. So I got fucking.
That's gonna be my screensaver.
And I got dots. I love me some dots, man. They're one of my favorite candies since childhood. Fortunately, the only negative I can say, they get stuck to your teeth sometimes.
They do. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the great Charles Gorman. Charles, you received a Show Me Your Butthole hat, a New York Jets shirt written in Hindi, considering the neighborhood that you live in. You received 2 boxes of dots, a pork brains, 2 Cheerwine sodas, and a box of Magnum raw
large-size condoms, the thinnest Magnum condom, lubricated, for contraception, plus STI protection. Charles, what are your thoughts on this gift package that you've just gotten from the great Knobcraft?
Well, thank you, Knobcraft, for the gifts, especially with some of the food, but the condoms. You guys really want me to lose that virginity, huh? Well,
You want to lose your virginity?
I do, to the right woman.
Miss, are you the right woman? She didn't respond. I tried, Charles.
Probably my favorite gift outside of the dots and the soda is this shirt with the Hindi on it.
What's it say?
New York Jets in Hindi.
New York Jets in Hindi. Absolutely, 100%.
Sorry if my emotions get the better of me sometimes. I can be a unique individual when it comes to that shit.
I say fuckhead, but unique individual also works. Well, Charles, you're a good man. People want the best for you. Now you go get the best for yourself. Go get a job. Nikki, thoughts on the gift package for Charles?
I like them all.
Charles, what is all these porn sites open on your computer?
I got cereal.
Charles, I'm good. I don't need anything, man. You have all sugar products. I'm fine. Did you use the condoms yet?
I did not use any condoms.
Do you want to use them, Charles?
I'm not going to use them right now.
Charles, try one on while Nick's there.
I'm not putting one on.
Hell yeah. A condom crown. Hell yeah.
Don't touch it. It's perfect. You don't
Trying to align it
You
properly.
don't know what to do with these. You've never used them before.
Oh, Rick Kent's here. Where is he?
That is, oh my God.
I tried to put it on to do a puppet and it broke. So do you want to do a workout?
Right now? Actually, I'm actually down for that, actually, yeah. With the condoms on my head?
On your other head, Charles.
Oh, get out of here, Addison.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling.
No, face the camera. Hold on.
Oh, shit!
Go. Do it.
1,
What the fuck?
4.
If you drop. Oh, Addie, he just farted in my face, dude.
Hell yeah.
At least your mouth wasn't open. You don't fart when someone's mouth is open. That's disgusting.
What are you doing? Should I leave?
I am. He farted in my face. Good night, bro.
Oh, come on, Nick.
Good night, everyone.
I have a lot of guests tonight.
How quickly does pink eye set in? Tom Ace will know.
Is it because I farted?
Yeah, man, that wasn't nice. I'm sitting there trying to help you work out. I give you a crown of condoms and you rip ass in my face, dude. And you had to ruin a friendship because you can't fucking hold your ass together.
I didn't want to.
That's because you eat like a 4-year-old with a debit card when you go shopping. All right.
I'm sorry, Nick. I really am. Apologize for what? I am in my night. What? What the fuck are we talking about here?
It broke my heart when you say Indianapolis. I was like, how could he go for that team?
Why are you crying for me?
I feel your presence like.
My father's been a Jet fan since name it.
See, now you're letting your dad down. How could you do that to your father?
What I do with myself is my business.
You know what makes fans great?
Loyalty, I understand. Sometimes you gotta stay as a fan enough with the crap. You gotta send a message to the players, the
Whose
organization.
responsibility is it to send the message to the players, Charles? Is that your responsibility?
Maybe the coaches.
Yeah. I mean, my heart's been broken since Bill Belichick walked out of on us. And, oh my God, when he walked out of that room, I said, holy cow, what's going on?
I'm not gonna just blame Bill Belichick leaving. I
But
mean,
what do you and Bill Belichick have in common, Charles? To be fair, they've been a poorly ran show, no doubt. But I don't give up on them. I just don't. What are the Colts going to do for you?
don't say they don't do anything for me.
It's fake love.
Stop it with the fake. No, that's just a bunch of nonsense.
I think you're looking for quick love.
Oh my God.
You're trying to find that next fix.
Forget about the fake love crap. Do you have a man?
No, I'm single. We're going to have to work on it, Charles. I'm not running into a relationship right now, especially to somebody who gives up as easily as you do. I need you to practice being loyal and sticking to things. I'm a dog person because dogs love you.
I'm a dog person myself.
Well, then why are you going away from your owner, from the love of the house that you have? Indianapolis ain't a place for you. You got to be with your loving family in New York.
Rebecca, listen. There's a lot of emotions and thoughts going through my mind. I probably have a lot more than what people realize. Kind of a unique individual in that regard. But Rebecca, I understand you've had your heart broken, not just with sports, but in personal life as well. I've had my heart broken and personally as well in my life, and it's heartbreaking too. I mean, remember, I got freaking catfish, which was probably one of the most biggest embarrassments of my life. And I'll probably will take a while to recover from that emotionally.
So what is it going to be, Charles? Because I don't got much time left here. Are you sticking by your decision?
Do you have a favorite cereal, Rebecca? Mine is one of them is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know it's not healthy, but I love it.
I'm trying to focus on this. Look, I gotta go. I can't be talking about the cereal on this thing.
I'm sorry, Charles. I told him to ask her favorite cereal.
Good shit, Charles.
Take a deep breath here, Charles. Let's reassess this, okay? It's halftime.
Bro.
About you. You gotta just, hey, how's this? Listen, absorb.
You asked her a question, you answered it.
2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen more than you speak.
Amen.
I know you get nervous energy. I know you get excited, and I know you ramble. Peter, you want to read Carly's comment?
Oh my God, Carly, what the fuck?
Rebecca, shout out to you for calling in and going through that. That was great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm staying right here.
Oh, look at my eye! Look at my eye!
You're a dick. What the fuck? What the Look at that, he's laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen, trip down memory lane. Lots more to come. It's almost the NFL draft. It's almost time to release the new Blitz BK Nick Shine Show anthem. He sent me 2 songs today. We will add to the already awesome collection we have of Blitz BK hits on this channel. We're going to hit the draft. We're going to hit the play button. We're going to release the new Blitz songs. We're going to have a lot of fun. Are we going to win games? I don't fucking know, but we win and win games those last 3 years, and we had a great time. So let's just keep having fun. Eventually, the team will get good. I can't even promise you that last part, but I can promise you this. Fruity Pebbles, Apple Jacks, Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs, my top 5 of cereal. Fuck you, Charles. Can't top my list. Good night, everybody. One last hit. You know what it is. Oh, wait. 2 last hits. Oh, 3. 3. And then I think we're done.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Welcome, my friends, it's a shine time, shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time, it's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his promise, Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
All right. Cisco, since you send another super chat with nothing attached to it, I will give you on the way out an alternative version to I'm Charles. Listen carefully. It's different from the first one.
There's been a lot of you out there asking about who he be. Well, he's about to let you know.
He's Charles. This rap is so hot, you'll play it on a loop. You'll never get the recipe for chicken noodle soup. Super a spider or even a bat. Got nothing on me or Bobby with his hat. Lady's gotta be a 10 if I'm gonna date her. Shout out to my homie, his name is Gator. I'm Charles.
To all you other guys trying to rap on Jake's show, got nothing on this guy and his flow.
He's Charles. These bars be so hot, I'll get invited on Fallon. You know who won't? That hater, Alan. My comic book and movie takes are so hot and wild. Since my last verse, Johnny had another child. My YouTube is blowing up and I'm becoming a star. Blue alert and Tom Ace inside of his car. I'm Charles.
Jets, Yankees, comics, hip hop. Nobody compares when it comes to him.
He's Charles. I see everyone on Jake's show trying to prop bars. I'm the only one jumping over cars. Blowski calls the show and he's always really loud. Shout out to Nick, you know he'd be proud. I don't like Zach or his family, they're Mormon. First name Charles, last name Gorman. I'm Charles, motherfucker.
You just witnessed the debut of a proud New York Jet fan and a Jake Asman production. Brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I'm Charles.
Ready? Everybody mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Light of dawn's early light. What so proud that we hail? We're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one. On the way out, gifted a membership. Went to Sir Manseer. Folks, Sunday night, 9 p.m. We'll see you then. I'll have a guest announced tomorrow. Pay attention to YouTube. Have a great night. Thank you for supporting the channel. God bless. Peace. We out. Duke sucks. They're all gay.